How are you guys? Dr. Scope from 667 bringing you a game of Team Deathmatch on Firing Range. The game is played by Puncher 101 of 667 Clan, but this is played on Xbox Live on the PSN unavailable gamertag. We're playing on Xbox because PlayStation Network is down, which is a real bastard, but what are you going to do about it? Yeah, not much. So playing on Xbox. Now, what have we noticed as experienced PlayStation gamers been playing on PlayStation for a number of years? So what have we noticed, Warbang, about playing on Xbox? First thing that leapt out at us, right? The first thing that we really noticed was the hit detection. Seems to be greatly improved on a 3-bar connection on Xbox Live when compared to a 3-bar connection on PlayStation Network. Just makes it, you get a lot more reliable hit detection. You can get more guys out of a clip, which basically means you can just pwn that little bit harder. So well done, Xbox. Very nice. I don't think it'll be much different on a host connection. But of course we can't really host games. So that doesn't really make much difference. But yeah, the 4-bar connections that we have played have been good as well, as you would imagine. There doesn't seem to be as many people online on Xbox Live as there is on PlayStation Network. Yes, obviously there's more at the moment because there's no one on PSN. But yeah, there just seems to be more players on PlayStation Network. We had some trouble finding local games. Obviously we're in Perth, Australia, so drop shot. That can, like, it's the most isolated city in the world, capital city in the world, so can make it a little bit difficult. So it has been hard to find a game at times. There are heaps more noobs on Xbox Live, definitely. In Australia, not too sure about the European, English and American connections, but I can guarantee you there are far more noobs playing on Xbox Live in Australia than there are playing on PlayStation. Why is this? I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, it's something that we've noticed. Now, obviously, there's a lot of good players on Xbox. I'm not saying there's not. Right? A lot of good competitive teams. Obviously, a lot of very good, skillful people that upload a shitload of content every week. We all know who they are. There's hundreds of millions of them. But the people that we were running into, and we weren't in a party, so that would make a bit of a difference. Even when compared to the sort of people, because we do have lower ranked profiles as well, right? Which may or may not affect matchmaking. I believe it's supposed to. Anyway, even if we go online as like a level 30 something noob, like we are here, we will still run into a generally higher standard of player on average on PlayStation than we do on Xbox. Now, that's something that we've noticed. Whether or not you agree is entirely up to you. And once again, that's only for the Australian servers, but there's many more people playing on on PlayStation. And there seems to be the average standard of gamer seems to be their skills are slightly improved of the average person we've been running into on Xbox. So we found that interesting. The map pack. You guys get the map pack pretty quickly, which is awesome on Xbox. I have to wait for it on PlayStation. So that's pretty fail. And obviously the PlayStation Network is still down, which isn't terribly good at the moment, though you do have to pay for Xbox Live. So I'd say if I really had to choose between the two of them, I'd probably still choose to play both, as we are doing at the moment. Sort of, because we can't play PlayStation Network. But you know what I mean. Oh, very nice. So as the game's starting to wrap up here, Punch has completely dominated the other team the entire game. So very nice, Punch. I'd like to thank everyone that's been listening to this. If you'd like to leave a comment as to whether you play on Xbox or PlayStation, and whether you play both, and how you feel, especially if you play both, because it gives you an interesting comparison. We're certainly enjoying playing on Xbox, run into a lot of good players, and run into a lot of noobs. Had a whole lot of fun slaughtering said noobs. Yeah. So I hope you've enjoyed this, guys. If you'd like to leave a comment as whether you play on Xbox or PlayStation, if you play on both, it'd be very interesting to hear what you have to say for yourself. If you have a channel, please let us know if you would like us to put a link to it in our other channels you should check out section. Yeah, so I hope you have a nice weekend or a nice week depending on when you see this. This has been Dr. Scope from 667 saying thank you for watching this, and I'll speak to you next time. Cheers.